Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you live. Hopefully you're all doing really well. Welcome to the stream. We are live. Good morning. Good morning. Good to be live. I was going to go live last night, but I watched YouTube and fell asleep. So what can I say? I have no excuses. I have no excuses for what happened. And I didn't even fall asleep either. Oh no, what? Does this premium not carry over to this channel? Oh man. Alright. Hold on. We'll take care of that real quick. Try playing games on YouTube. Premium members can now try this feature early and share feedback. What? Okay. Nice. Okay, let me bring that over here. Let's see. Oh, no, bring that over here. That's weird. I know it's in here. Where is it? Huh, that's weird. I know I installed it. I know I installed it. Right? I could have sworn I installed it. Unreal Engine. Oh, that's weird. No, I installed it. I know I installed it. Right? Did I not? Hold on. Oh man, let me delete these. Maybe I didn't. I could have sworn I did. Huh. Strange. Alright, well, I'll re-download it again. I'm pretty sure I downloaded it, but huh. Interesting. All right. Let's see. Five months ago. 11 hours? Yeah. I don't know if we're gonna be doing that one. But let's see. Let's see. I doubt there's a Godot 4. Let's see. Holy, I don't think that was really needed. I really don't think that was needed. Wait, is he using GDScript? Oh, all right. You know what? It's probably not the one for me. Let's see. All right, I got an idea. How about we do... Okay, this is probably a good one.
On creating your own platformer game with Godot 4.0. Omar Zaki created this course. This beginner-friendly course is perfect for those who are new to game development and want to learn the ins and outs of the Godot game engine. Throughout the course, you'll learn everything from setting up your first 2D scene and animating
enhanced
the
premium now,
designing enemies, incorporating UI elements, and implementing game-saving features. By the end of this adventure, you'll have a solid foundation.
Wait a minute. Are they doing C# or are they doing good GDScript? Jeez. Looks like they're doing... Yeah, this is GDScript. Okay.
In Godot 4.0 and the skills to create your very own captivating platformer game.
Welcome everyone to this course. In this course, you will be learning a variety of different topics, including animating a player, parallax background. We're going to be going through saving and loading. We're going to also be able to create a very simple but nice AI mob that's going to have nice control on it. And then lastly, we're going to have collectibles. And as a bonus, which actually it's a bonus in the beginning, we'll be going through tile maps and how to set up a tile set. In our animated player, we'll be going through a few different topics. So we'll have animated sprite, we'll have an animation player, and we'll be going through physics, simple physics. In the parallax background, we will be doing parallax mirroring, and we'll be discussing how to actually properly do that. In the saving and loading, we are going to be using a very nice Godot built-in function, which is going to allow us to access files. And then through that, we're going to be also creating JSON files with it through dictionaries. So we're going to be discussing dictionaries as well as how to convert that into a JSON file. And for the simple mob AI, we're going to be going through Area 2D. This is a very powerful tool in Godot that I would very much suggest you learn very quickly. It's very, very useful for a variety of different things, as you will see as we kind of go along in the course. And lastly, collectibles. We're going to be going through timers, which is just a simple timer. And then lastly, we have tween. Tween is a very simple way to animate things in Godot, and I'll be going through a few ways to do that, and it'll be very fun. So stay tuned for that, and it'll be really exciting. Okay, so the first thing we're going to want to do is obviously download the actual engine, right? And so Godot is actually very unique compared to other engines where the download process is actually very, very simple and very quick. So all we're going to have to do is download Godot. We're going to have to go to download latest. We are going to use Godot 4. If you're watching this video and you Godot 4 point something is out, you can download that. It shouldn't be too different. It should be pretty much the same. Now Godot 3.5 and previous versions might be slightly different in the code, so I wouldn't suggest downloading them. I would suggest downloading 4.0 and further. So let's download 4.0. We just click that, download this. You will get a zip file. So let's minimize this and see what
if you want to do
So this is the zip file you should get. If we open this up, we will see two things. We will see let's actually just drag these out and see what we have. So I'm not going to replace this. I'm actually going to skip that because I already have it. So we have Godot 4. This is for the Windows version. And then we also have the console. Now we don't need the console, so we're going to delete that. And now we have the Windows 4 stable. We're just going to launch that. And there you go. That's Godot 4 downloaded. So as you can see, it was very quick. It took a minute, and that's a lot easier than Unity or Unreal Engine. So the next thing we're going to want to do is actually create a project. So now, as you can see, these are my projects. So once you've created a project, they will always show up here. We have the about, we don't have to worry about that. We have asset library projects. We're not going to worry about this either, but it might be useful for you later on, maybe once you finish watching this video. Essentially, this is a public repository for people who actually use the engine and make their own projects and want to share it with fellow developers. So if you want to actually download your own demo or upload your own demo, that would be here. So there is also a website you can do that, which would be really cool, but this is also built into the Godot engine. So aside from that, we're going to be going to local projects. This is going to be on your actual computer. So we're going to go hit new project. We're going to choose where we want this first, and I'm going to put this in my desktop. So you can choose wherever you want to put it. And let's name this new platformer game. All
right, let's see. How about we do Documents, Unreal. Let's see, documents, C drive. There we go. It's a little bit easier. Let's see, Unreal Connect. I guess I could. I can create a folder. Yeah, we'll just do that. Good. Yeah, I'm doing good. Good. Okay.
And here we're going to have to create a folder. So we have the option create folder. It has created a folder on the side, as you can see, right above my head. And now we have a few different options. We have forward, mobile, compatibility. Now, what are these? So forward is essentially for 3D graphics. You can read it. It's basically just for 3D. If you're doing a 3D game, you do forward plus. If you're doing a 2D game, you would do mobile. Now, it's not only for mobile because it does support desktop, but it is basically just for 2D. Now, compatibility, I believe, is still in kind of beta testing, and it has a few bugs, but it's basically for 2D as well. So I would suggest we're just going to be using mobile. And at the time of this video, if none of these are available, or if they change a little bit, just look for the one that's more suited for 2D. But obviously this is just the renderer, so we're not going to worry too much about it. And for the version control, you can just go click none, and that's it. So now let's create an edit, and it's going to create our project. There we go. And we're left with a complete blank slate. And as you can see, our screen is completely blank. Let me explain. Let's go through a few things. So on the top, we have 2D and 3D. So as you can see, when I click the 3D, it shows us kind of a 3D plane, and we have 3 planes, right? So we have the blue, red, and green. And that just signifies that we're in a 3D plane. And if we go to 2D, well, everything kind of becomes 2D. So we also have script. We don't have any scripts yet, so they're completely empty. We have asset library. That's essentially the library that you guys saw before. This is things that it's basically a public repository. It's very useful, but in the moment, we're not going to use it. Okay. Next up is the actual scene. So let's get started with our actual scene. So in order to actually run something, we need a scene. What is it? What is a scene, you might ask? Well, a scene is essentially something that we save in our project. So on the left here, we can see that there's a bunch of nodes and things. So what we're going to do is we're just going to click 2D scene. We're going to rename this by double clicking. We're going to type main. We're going to click Control S, and we're going to save it into our main folder. So this is our main folder, which is res.// whatever. And there we go. We now have our main scene. Now we can go to the top right. You see a run project.
Whoa, dude, you gotta slow down just a little bit.
Folder.
Holy
so
shit.
This is our main folder, which is res.// whatever. And there we go. We now have our main scene. Now we can go to the top right. You see a run project or F5. We can click that, and we're going to select current. And this will just run our project into main. And so now we've run our first project in Godot. Awesome. Next up is going to actually be adding things to that scene. So what do we want to do? Well, first of all, we have to plan what we actually want to do, right? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to actually create a menu screen. So to do that, we're going to add buttons. And when we go into the top left, we have a plus button. What is this? This is an add child node. So Godot works in nodes. If you don't know what nodes are, they are basically just objects essentially that we can add to our scene and edit things really easily. So on the top here is a 2D node. A 2D node is something that just holds a position and it allows us to have a 2D thing on our screen. So next up, we're going to just add to this node. What we're going to add is we're going to add buttons. So that will be under the control section. If we go to canvas item, you'll see that we have two things. We have control node and control. So this is going to have most of the stuff that we're going to be using. So we have a bunch of cool things that you can look through. We have animated sprite, audio listener, back buffer, bone. We don't have to worry about these ones. CPU particle, that's for particles. Those are very complicated, so we're not going to worry about them too much. We have camera 2D and a bunch of other really cool things. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to find our button that we want to add. And if you can't find it, like I can't find it right now, we're just going to search it up. So we search a button, and we have a few different options. So the first thing is to look through them. So we have button, check button, color picker button, menu button, option button, link button, and texture button. And of course, my kind of favorite, touchscreen button. So this is really good for mobile, so we're not going to touch this. And next up is our button. This is one of my defaults, and now we also have texture button. Texture button is usually used essentially for something. Let's say you've created a texture of a button outside of Godot. Like you have a UI expert who has created a button for you and you want to use that in your Godot project. This is the node that you would use. But for us in this project, we are going to be using a standard theme button or a button. So let's create this, let's add it. And if we zoom in a little bit, we can see our button and kind of just make it a little bigger and zoom back out. And we can kind of drag it to the middle. And now what we can do is add text to it on the right. So on the right, we can see that there is text and we can just add to it. And we can now see that we can add text and we can add play. So let's add 2 buttons. So
oh my goodness, dude. This guy fucking rolls right through this tutorial. Holy shit. Let's chill down on the speed, dude.
And zoom back out.
Oh my God.
And we can kind of drag it to the middle.
Yeah, give me a second. Oh my God. He's like, oh my God. I'm telling you guys, when you're even though it's YouTube, yeah, we can all pause and everything like that, but you really got to slow down when you guys are doing tutorials, man. Like, it's crazy how fast people go in these tutorials, like, especially for like an introduction course to any software or anything like that, or coding. Like, you cannot just go fucking rolling right through. Like, yeah. So you click here, add button, then you go over to the text right here and hit play. It's like, whoa, hold on, man. Give me 10 seconds, or something. Just take your time with talking during a tutorial, And
now what we can do is add text to it on the right. So on the right, we can see that there is text and we can just add to it. And we can now see that we can add text and we can add play. So let's add 2 buttons. So to duplicate it, what we can just do is Control D, or you can just right click and Control duplicate. So this one will be the play button. So let's say rename that to play. This will be our quit button. So we're going to rename this to quit. And right here, we're just going to drag this down. We're going to type the text as quit on the right. So you can see the text has changed to quit. And if I zoom in, I should be able to see both of them now. So the first thing we're going to do is add a script to the...
Oh my goodness. Woo. He flying, man. He flying. Holy fuck, dude. Jesus. There ain't no time to think in this course. Holy shit, man. Like, oh man. He's like, we don't got time. We don't have time to wait. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, hold on. Oh, what am I clicking now? All right, there we go. Can you put down thingies? Oh, you can. Can I center that? Okay.
The main. And if I zoom in, I should be able to see both of them now. So the first thing we're going to do is add a script to the main. So to add a script, as you on the top left above me, you should be able to see it. Attach a new script. And what we're going to do is we're going to look at these. So we have templates.
That's different from me. Let's see. Is it up here? Filter. Insert. Search. Oh boy. Different versions. Script. Main. Let's see. Say branch, change type. So yeah, it looks like in his, oh, it's right there. How did I not see that?
And essentially what we want to do is just add the template node default. This is going to be
no default. Okay. So GDScript. Okay. And then you can do C#.
Basically add a completely new script that has nothing on it. The language.
Yeah. And like his has something called class name. Mine doesn't. Which I don't think is horrible. GDScript. No, see, inherits. Does he have inherits in his? GDScript. Yeah, see, his... That's weird. All right. Oh, maybe it's that. Maybe that's what that is. Built-in script.
At the moment, we only have GDScript. If you want more languages, I'm pretty sure you have to export that or import that into Godot. But we're not going to do that. We're just going to be using GDScript. And the path that we wanted. You can change that here if you have more folders. However, we don't have any folders yet, so we're just going to save it in main. So let's create it. And now we're going to save. And now what we're going to do is we're just going to delete these. We don't need any of those functions. So now all we need is extend node 2D. So let's go to our quit button. And what we'll do is we'll go to the scene and click our quit button. And on the left, or on the right, sorry, we have inspector, node, and history. So inspector essentially allows us to change all the settings of the actual button and how it looks, all those things. So we have layout, we have transform, we're able to change the transform of it, the size, position, scale, rotation, we can rotate it around. I would definitely recommend, if you don't understand any of this, definitely play around with it. It's really cool to kind of just play around with things and see how it works. We have tooltip. This is actually kind of cool. If you hover it, it'll perfectly explain it. It's essentially when I hover it, it'll give me something. So let's type in, this is the quit button. Now, if I play this.
Oh boy. All right. So we got to find tooltip. Let's see, tooltip. Where you at? What was that under? Tooltip. Can you search? Oh, here we go. Text. There we go. Tooltip. This is the quit button. Okay. And then we have to hit play. Oh, okay, cool.
This, and I hover it, it'll give me a tooltip. It'll say what this is. This is the quit button. So we don't want that in our game, so we're just going to remove that. But it is very useful for other various things, right? So we have focus, a bunch of other things that you might not understand, but that's okay. So for now, just kind of play around with things that you might understand, and let's move on. So the next thing we're going to do is go to node. And now in here, we have signals and groups. So groups, we're not going to use. However, there are good videos on it. I would definitely recommend learning it. It is a very powerful tool in Godot. So aside from that, we have signals. That's what we're going to be focusing on and using. So signals are essentially, when I click the button, I want something to happen. If I want something to happen, I have to send a signal. So I have to send the signal from this button to the script. So how do I do that? Well, I do that here. So how do I actually do that though in here? So what I can do is I basically look through all these signals and look for something. So this will tell me, this will send a signal when the button is pressed. This will send a signal when the button goes down. This will send me a signal when the button goes up, etc. So there's a bunch of different things that are in here that are very useful. So the first thing we're going to do, or we want, is pressed. So we want to check if the button is pressed. To do that, all we do is double click it. We double click pressed. This will pop up. And now we can just connect it to our main script. So we don't have to change anything. We just press connect. And now in here, we now have a function that goes from quit to script. So in here, what we'll do is we'll actually program the quit function. So to do that, we're just going to say get tree.
Oh, wait a minute. Pass. Replace this function with bot. Okay, so we're doing
dot quit. And now all we have.
Get tree. Okay, that's interesting.
I'm going to say get tree.
Yep.
Dot quit.
Get tree dot quit. Interesting. Why would it be get? Okay, so it's going to be get underscore tree dot. Oh no, it's a function dot quit. Okay. Oh yeah, no semicolons needed. I'm so used to having to put a semicolon.
And now all we have to do is play and test it. Awesome. We now have a quit button that works. So every time I play and I click the quit button, it will now quit our game. So
Sick.
that is how we create a super simple quit button.
Ooh.
All we have to do is get tree. Will essentially get the entire tree and then quit. So actually explain that a little bit better. So when we play our game, we have on the left, we have remote or local and remote. So local are the things that I'm locally changing. I'm changing in here, right? When I play the game, remote is like the actual thing that is happening in the game, right? So here's our main function that we have. And if I have something else, it'll also be in here. So root is the root of the entire game that I have. Now above this, what it doesn't show is tree. It's not really above it, but it's more so everything. So this entire thing is tree. So what we're doing in our script is we're getting the tree and this entire thing, and then we're going to quit, right? So that's how we essentially quit the game. Awesome. Next up is play. We want to actually have a play button. So to do that, we're going to have to create another scene. So here on the left, right next to my head, you should be able to see main.scene. Now we want another scene that will be our world. So this is going to be...
Oh my God, you did it again.
Next up is play. We want to actually have a play button. So to do that, we're going to have to create another scene. So here on the left, right next to my head, you should be able to see main.scene. Now we want another scene that will be our world. So this is going to be our world. So we're going to save it as world. We're going to save it. We're going to save it in here. And now next to my head, now we want another scene that will be our world. So this is going to be our world. So we're going to save it as world. We're going to save it. We're going to save it in here.
Okay, cool. Just want to make sure I did that right. Okay, there we go. Cool. So we have main, world.
And now next to my head, you should be able to see world. So we're going to basically take our play. We're going to connect it to our main and we're going to go to world. Now I want you to try connecting the signal into your main function. And
all right, cool. Well, let me try doing that. Let's see. Function on play press. I assume we're gonna do get underscore tree. Start. Well, that was quit. So how can we see what functions? Would be seen. Edit scene, root change scene to file, pat. Try it for yourself. Play. Play. Unplay. But I feel like it would be seen, like, change scene. Right? Scene tree, multiplayer. Visible. Change scene. Because we have res world.tcn. So when it's pressed, well, okay, so let me just comment this out for a second. Or here, let me change this back to what it was. Save. Let me hit play really quickly. Remote. This is main. But we don't even have like world in here. Remote. This is local. So how do we world? Let's see. Filtered scripts. World. So here's the node. So it would be a node that we would want to switch to, right? Remote. Root main. That's a scene. So let me node path, node 2D dot. It wouldn't be get tree, would it? Because there's nothing in the tree for us to do. Is it play? Is it just simple play, or hold on? Is it hover? Run project, play the project. Hey T, how's it going? Good morning. Maybe it's just, oops. Ah, damn it. Hold on. Is it run? Return.
And pause the video. So
let me see if I can look it up. All right, so let's see. GDScript, switch to new scene on button press. Get tree, change scene. Oh, so it is in the tree. Get underscore tree, and then it's change. Did I spell that wrong? Yeah, I did. That's why. Change underscore scene. And then where we want to go, right? So it's going to be res // and then it would be world.tscn save. That's not. Oh, I thought I was on a Mac for a second. Let's test it out, see if it works. And okay, I did not like that. It did not like that at all. Good, you try an open source side of things, I see. I'm trying something a little bit easier. I really like Unreal Engine, but I think I just need a little bit more experience with something a little bit simplistic. Or sorry, maybe that's not the right word. Something a little bit easier before I dive into something that large of an engine. It's just like Unreal Engine is a huge, you know what I mean? And it's very overwhelming, and I really don't know what I'm doing. I don't have enough, you know what I mean? So I figured I'd try something a little bit easier, you know what I mean? And yeah, Godot is probably, I mean, I would say Godot is probably a lot even simplisticer than, simplistic, I don't even think that's a word, but it is now, than probably like Unity, you know what I mean? Yeah, I just figured it'd be easier. And Unity's a pretty heavy engine too, you know what I mean? It's like Unreal Engine, it's pretty heavy. Whereas this is really, really made to be simple, you know what I mean? Yeah, so I think once you get enough experience like in this, and then you start learning things about like 2D and stuff like that, then you move on to something like a simple 3D, then you can start learning about like how cameras work and stuff like that. Then we can get back into Unreal Engine. I definitely want to stick with Unreal Engine. I think it's very powerful, and we can do some really cool stuff with it, but I just think just learning the basics of game dev, probably through something like Godot, would be a good one. You know what I mean? And who knows? Maybe I'll like Godot and I'll be really good at it. And maybe we just stick with Godot. I don't know. But yeah, I'm trying to learn. I'm trying. So let's see. But how's your morning going? Hopefully good. Sorry, give me just a second. Alright, cool. It says it doesn't like that. Can we copy UID view? I'm trying to figure out right now how to change a scene on the play. Get tree.change scene. And then I tell it what, do I just put in like the name of the scene? Maybe I don't even have to put that in. Maybe I just put in this right here. Let's try that out. Oh, let me stop it and hit play. It doesn't like that. Invalid call, non-existent function, change scene. Okay, so this is probably not a thing anymore. Probably like the help, the thingy that I read probably doesn't exist anymore. So get tree. Let's see, change underscore scene. Yeah, see, there's nothing coming up in the... Interesting. Would it be switch? I know it has to do with scene, but what do you think it would be? Okay, so here's placeholder, importer, pack scene, render, visual, visible set. Let's see. So probably let's do this. Godot. Let's go to the website. I know he's gonna show me in like 2 seconds in the video what to do, but I'm just trying to figure it out like if I was on my own right now, you know? Alright, so we're right here at 4.2.1, and then we probably want to go to all downloads, troubleshooting. Preview builds, community, about assets. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know they had an assets library. Sick. Where's the docs for it? Oh, here we go. Under learn. Okay, so let's see. So now let's search change scene. All right, here we go. Scene organization, creating the player. I would say this would be it right here, right? All right, let's see. I don't think so. Sometimes viewport. We can hide this existing scene. We can remove the existing scene from the tree. I don't think we need to do that. Get tree root, add child scene. Perhaps instead they wish to display multiple scenes at the same time. Yeah, we don't want to do that. We just want to change the scene. Change scene, evaluating expressions. This page is up to date. Methods, world. That's not what we want. Function, add a scene manually. This is like auto load scene, only it happens. Get tree root, add child. I don't think that would be it. Preload. Oh, I see what they're doing right here. Damn it. I can't. This is definitely not it. So. Damn. Trying to see if I could figure it out. What would it be under? Oh, you know what? We did on play pressed. Let's look that up. On play pressed. Although that's custom. But what did we add in there? Pressed. Base buttons. Ah, here we go. Properties method. Pressed right here. Let's see. Toggled. Yeah, see, it's not. Damn. World. No, it wouldn't be world. It would be under creating your first script. It would definitely be. What do we have for scene options? Scene organization. How to build relationships efficiently. Oh, right here. Player, scene, and input actions. Okay. Create a basic 3D model. Player pivot. Yeah, but this is for, this isn't for what we want. Damn. Well, I think we're going to have to watch the tutorial in the video. Unfortunately, I'm not too sure what to call. I don't know what function to call, so. Damn. I tried putting get tree change scene, but it didn't work. So let's see what the solution is.
Pause the video, try that, and if it doesn't work,
no, it
pause the
definitely
video,
didn't work.
and I will now do
Hey,
it.
Pong, how's it
let's
going?
do it. So let's go to pressed. Let's go to the node signal pressed, and let's connect it to our main. So in here, we now have our play press button or function or signal. Sorry. Now, what do we want to do? We want to change the scene. So how do we do that? Well,
Yeah, how do we do
there's a function where we can just say get tree.
Okay, I did that earlier.
Say get tree, and then we will say change scene.
I did that.
Scene to file or to packed. Now there's two different options. Which one we're going to do?
Damn
we're
it.
going to do to file. To packed is something different that we don't usually use.
I had the answer.
So we're going to do to file, and we're going to go to the world scene. So essentially what we're doing is we're getting the tree and we're just going to change our scene, which is the main, into the file world, right? So we can see our world here. And another way to change this, just a quick tip, if you wanted to change this, maybe you chose the wrong thing, what you can do is highlight it or just delete it, and we can select the actual thing that we want, like world, and we just drag it in. Or a third option is copy path and copy paste it. As you can see, that's the path of the world's file. So now what we can do is we can, let's actually be able to differentiate this by going to our world. And what we'll do is we'll add a node. We'll just add a label. So what a label is it's just text. It's basically just a label that actually adds text to our screen. So we'll say this is the world, and then we'll save this, we'll play. And now what we can do is,
All right. I'm doing good. How you doing this morning? All right, guys. Here we go. Let's see how we did. Hey, we got it to work. Ship it. Let's go. Steam Marketplace, $1 million. Someone would probably buy it and then instantly refund it. Dude, some people buy. Have you heard of those people that buy these like stupid expensive games on Steam just for the memes because they got the money? It's crazy. Wasn't there one on there for like $1 million and it had like an actual sale or something like that? There we go. So T, do you do any coding, game dev, or anything like that, or were you into 3D animation or anything like that? Pong, what are you up to this morning? Hey Midgeworth, how's it going? Good morning. You-ish now. You should try. You should get into it. Would you like to get into game dev, coding, software development? Like, what's your, like, if you could choose, what would you do? Oh, by the way, guys, next week, or starting tomorrow, actually, well, after tomorrow, we are on vacation from work. Now, I will have to obviously jump in and help if a customer needs help, but we will be streaming all weekend and all week and all weekend again. I am really excited because I have nowhere to go for the holidays, so you guys can spend the holidays with me. It'll be good. Tentacle Hedgehog, how's it going over at Kick? Oh, it's great. 3D animation, I've done it before. Ooh, you should do it then. If you really like it, you should get into it. Have you used Blender, or did you use Maya, or did you use 3ds Max, or whatever it's called, 3D Max, or I can never remember the name. Good, my work is nearly over for 2023. I know. Isn't it great? And then we can pay taxes. Yay. They can take more money. Yay. We can get audited. Yay. No. I don't want, I don't have it. Where's the wood? Damn it, I can't knock on wood. Shit. Oh, God. Please TurboTax, save me. Nah, I usually don't run into any issues. Yeah, that would be really good. I'll be happy when that's over. I'm just gonna try to get them done as soon as I can. God, it's so stressful. I always feel like if I fuck up on my taxes, like I'm gonna get a knock at my door. It's like, so we should talk about your taxes. Oh, let's not. I used Source Filmmaker. Really, I haven't heard of that. But I started making a clone of a Danish website. Okay, not really too much. Just started learning Next.js. Oh, nice, good stuff. Have you? Their tutorial's pretty cool. They have that new like management stuff or whatever it's called. Like you're making a dashboard for like a store or something like that. For the tutorial for Next.js, it looks really cool. I haven't had a minute to like really sit down and try it, but yeah, the new Next is really cool. Next is doing some good stuff. There's just too many good. Honestly, it's all good. Whether you do Vue, Next, Astro, all these. There's so many choices now. It's so overwhelming. Yeah, I'm just doing for it's almost like Vue, so it's going okay. Oh, that's right. So you were into Vue, right, Pong? If I remember. Midgeworth, what are you up to this morning? But yeah, T, if you're into that stuff, you should definitely try it out. Who knows? You never hurts to try, right? Drinking coffee right now. That's what I'm talking about. I love it. Well, cheers to you, Midgeworth. Let's all drink coffee. Damn, that's hot. All right. Laravel for the back end and Vue for the front end. Okay, dude, if you know your PHP, that shit's gonna be so easy with Next, because I'll tell you, I think does the new Next run on Node still, or is it still running running Bun yet? Because Bun's exploding right now in popularity. Let's see, and just hanging. Nice, good stuff. Speaking of streams, so yeah. So this weekend and then all through the next week, we'll definitely be streaming during the day. That will be really cool. Let's see. I'm going to attempt to plug my piano into the soundboard and get it to work. I will try. I know. Some people are like, you know how I usually do like the guitar stuff. I'll try a piano stream, but I don't know how to play piano, so it's just gonna be me sitting here learning how to play piano. That would be interesting. And considering, look at these fucking small hands. How do you? This is what my attempt at an octave is like. Yeah, you try doing that on a fucking piano, okay? That is not a good spread. I have to literally like spread my hands as far as I can to try to make an octave happen. Which, if you don't know what an octave is, it's C, C. So you have C down here, and then you have a high C up here. And you use two fingers to press the two C's at the same time. It makes a really cool sound because it uses a lower and higher sound as you're playing on the piano. But when you have small hands like me, it's fucking terrible. Normal people, they don't have much of a reach to do. I, on the other hand, have a huge reach to do. So octaves are... I dread the octaves. In fact, I never play the octaves. I just usually skip it. So it's still running Node. Oh, okay. Gotcha. But yeah, like I said, I think if you're interested in something, you should definitely, you should definitely, go for it, try it out. So if you like 3D stuff, oh my goodness, let's go. All right, there we go. Sick. All right, so we were able to get this to work pretty well. So if we hit play, we go to the scene. If we hit the quit button, there we go. The game's over. I will say, guys, this is the one cool thing that I like about Godot. I mean, for the most part, if you understand the scripting language here, simple. You know what I mean? Like, this stuff is going to be really easy. If we look over in the node thing, a lot of this stuff is right here. Again, this is very simplistic stuff right here, but it's not very overwhelming. So that's why if anyone ever... Like, when I was doing my Unreal Engine stuff and someone's like, hey, I want to learn game development, where do I get started? My first go-to is Godot. Go to Godot. Just learn that first, get the basics down, and then, you know what I mean? Aaron, how's it going? This stuff is very... Godot is a very... So, like, for instance, Unreal Engine and Unity, they're a bit overwhelming. Like when you open up the programs, it's like all these fucking buttons everywhere, and you're like, holy shit, scene editors, and you're just like, your brain's trying to process all that's going on. Well, Godot, it just feels like it's very like, the UI is very, there's not a lot there, you know what I mean? And a lot of the stuff is like in the background, and you can get to it, but I just feel like it's a very, it's more user-friendly to get started. Yeah, I guess that's a better way to say it. Yeah, wife stayed home sick today. Ooh, sorry to hear that. And the kids get out early, so today will be busy. Oof. Yeah, busy day, Thursday. On a good note, tomorrow's Friday. Or you could try RPG in a Box. Really? Okay. Which has the back end of Godot, and it's even easier. I've been using it for 2 years for my first game. Really? RPG in a Box. I've never heard of that. Really? Let's check it out. RPG in a Box. Is this it right here? Oh yeah, look at that. Sorry, I don't know. I kept looking at the menu. Buy on Steam. Buy on Epic. Oh, free demo available. Buy on itch.io. Current features. Oh yeah, you're right. It kind of does have that look. Huh. That's cool. Oh, these must be, oh, what the fuck are these called? I'm drawing a blank. Oh, cool. They have scripting. That's sick. Patchy nodes. Yeah, there we go. It's on Itch and Steam. Yeah. Itch is an interesting website. The cool thing about Itch is you can literally like publish your games up there. You can put them up there for free or charge if you want. There's some really cool demos on there of games that aren't even out yet. There's a really cool horror game. Oh, I can't remember what it's called too, and I want to play it, but it's creepy as fuck. And I'm like, oh, I want to play it so bad. But yeah, dude. There's so many good engines out there now. I feel like it's pretty easy to get into game dev and stuff like that, which is really cool. Which is really nice. So Tentacle Hedgehog, what have you been up to? How's things been going? Alright, so we did that. Alright guys, let's jump back in. So we did that. Here, let me pause this music. Or mute it.
Press play, and now we change to This Is the World.
That's
so we've
right.
changed our scene to the world scene. Awesome. All right, so the next thing we're going to want to do is download this asset pack. This is going to be the art that we use for our game. So the first thing we're going to do is click download. You don't have to pay. You can just...
Oh boy, hold on. We gotta go download some stuff. Damn. Alright. Hopefully they left... I can't talk. Hopefully they left a link. They did. And speaking of itch.io, there it is right there. Damn, you can actually download quite a bit. Hell yeah. I'm making a game that's on... Wait a minute, I'm sorry. Hold on, let me reread that. I can't read. I'm making a game that's in voxel RPG. A voxel RPG? What is that? I've never heard of that. That's an 8-bit Game Boy game. Nice. With a 3D world and 2D character that during the game becomes a 16-bit NES game. What? There's so many words there. I'm trying to process in my brain. I think I get what you're saying. Volumetric element. I've never heard of that. Yeah, sure. You can, yeah, you can put a link to it. Like, if you have, like, a screenshot thingy, you can put a link to it. Or whatever. Okay, gotcha. To Pixel. Metrics, how's it going, dude? You're calling the dev police? Oh, shit. Who's that? Who determines what the world of dev is? Is it the World Web Consortium or whatever it's called? Or isn't that the actual name of the org that, like... Let's take a look. Ooh. Oh, neat. That's pretty cool. Oh, I see what you're saying. So you have like your 3D world and then your character is like two-dimensional. Interesting. Dude, it's pretty sick. Oh, I see what you mean. So, right, because computers didn't have like colors back then. They only had like green and black or whatever, or green or dark green. Remember the old like back in the day, if you like watch an old movie, it was just literally a black and then it had like the green. It's called monochrome. Yeah, there we go. Damn, dude, that's old school. That's old school right there. Hold on. Unlock. Thank you. Oh, wait, shit. How can I see on my list where the music is? Oh, God, please don't make me on my laptop. Okay, there we go. Let's see, and the color system from an earlier version of development. That's cool. Ads? Oh, I fucking hate ads. Sorry. Yeah, well, tell you what. I got a solution for you real quick. Here you go. There you go there. You don't have to worry about ads ever again. Well, for now. This is cool. Shit, I wasn't even watching the video. Damn it. Hold on. I saw this part. Wait, what? What happened? Wait. I was watching. Oh, I thought it was on YouTube, so... Alright. Let me try again. My fault. There we go. Okay, so it's grayed out. Yep. Yeah, Aaron, if you're interested, if you watch me over at Kick, there's no ads right now over there. Okay, I see. So you put the relics there, and then it changes the color of the environment. Damn, that's pretty cool. All right, I see what you're doing. It's neat. Interesting. Huh? It's pretty cool. Good stuff, dude. That's neat. Okay, uploads. Demo. It's my first game, so been developing it for 2 years. Okay, nice. Good stuff, good stuff. Keep at it, you know. Development log. Okay, give me a second, guys. I gotta see what version I need to download.
Say no thanks, take me to the downloads, and we're going to download all 4 of these. Once you click download, it'll prompt you to download it to a location. You download it to wherever you want, and then we can close that tab. And as you can see here, I've exported all the files that we need. You can do that very fast by just selecting all the files.
Okay. Oh, we need all of these. Oh, okay. All right. Well, all right. Let's see here. Did you see someone remade Link's Awakening for PC using Godot? No, I didn't. I didn't. What do you download? Sunnyland asset files. Okay. Music. We probably don't need this one right here. I'll still download it. Okay, there we go. Wait, did it only do one of them? Oh, shit. Can you not extract all? Oh, I don't have, I thought I installed that. Oh, well. I could have sworn I installed that software. Yeah, I don't think we're going to need this file right there, but I just downloaded it anyways. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, cool. All right, cool. All right, let's see. That's done. Sick. All right, nice. Let's go. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. All right, cool. Give me a second. Sorry, guys. Give me a minute. Oh, what the hell? What button did I hit? Oh my goodness. Hold on, guys. Alright, sorry about that. I said, Alright, cool. Zayron, how's it going? How's it going? Yeah. I started, like, I downloaded it a couple weeks ago, and then I ended up, like, taking, like, 2 weeks to travel. So this is, like, my first time actually using it, which is good. I mean, I used it, like, 2 or 3 years ago. It was still fairly sort of new. So, and this is a completely different version than, obviously, that one. So, yeah, technically I'm relearning it. So, you know. But yeah, it's been pretty good so far. I mean, granted, we just got started. It's not as scary as, or overwhelming, I guess, is the best word, so. All right, let's see. Oh, Link's Awakening. I know what you're saying, Aaron. Isn't that a, that's a Link, that's Zelda, right? Link's Awakening. Damn, they made that in Godot. It's crazy. That is wild. Hey, question. Have you guys heard of Loot Fest by chance? Alright, give me a second. Let me mute that.
Right-clicking and extract each hard drive to a separate folder. And then from there, what you're going to do is select all 4 of these files, open up the project that we have, and we're just going to take all of them and drag them in. So once you've dragged them in, as you can see, I've already done that.
Oh, shit. I didn't know you could just do that. Damn. All right. That's pretty cool. Let's go. All right. So we got to go here, go to downloads, and then, yeah, like I said, I don't need these anymore. Delete, and then I definitely don't need that one. All right, so we're gonna take those 4. Why are those so huge? There we go. That's better. And then we'll boop. All right, cool. It's a lot of errors. All right, let's see. Let's hit play really quickly. Maybe that will. All right. There we go. Cool. Let's see. Extend zone 2D function, quit. All right, then we go back to main, 2D. All right, sick.
But they're my 4 files. And once you've done that, that's it. Now all we need to do is make sure that the pixelation is proper. So in order to do that, here we can see the pixelation is proper for the Godot icon. However, for you, it might not look like that. So to fix that, in our project setting.
Oh, okay. So I gotta drop in the icon. Wait, am I getting rid of the text that was on the screen?
Icon.
Oh, no, I'm not. Okay, I'm putting it up here. So his background looks a lot different from mine. Oh, okay. This is new. All right, and then we're doing icon SVG. Yeah, like I don't even see the grids on the background like he has. I wonder how. Maybe that's a view thing. Let's see. Editor settings. What would it be under, like? What's it called? View something? Viewfinder? I don't know. Oh, here we go. Show rulers. Preview canvas scale, preview theme. Maybe I wonder if the show grids. I wonder if the grids are the same color as the background. Let's see, grid map, tiles editor. Yeah, see? Grid color. I'm going to copy this just in case. Just in case I screw something up. Wait, what? Oh, it's having a moment here. What if I change it to that? But it looks like there's an opacity on there or something. Huh. I don't know. That's really weird. Am I not zoomed in enough? Yeah, it's weird because like he has like all these boxes and mine aren't even there. It's really weird. Editor. Oh shit, I did fuck it up. Well, that sucks. Oh, good. There's that. That's nice. Okay, cool. Let's not touch things. Problem I run into when I look up stuff, I have to make sure it's for Godot 4. Tons of Godot 3 stuff out there. Yeah, that is like a big problem.
Here we can see the pixelation is proper for the Godot icon. However, for you, it might not look like that. So to fix that, in our project settings, what we're going to do...
Oh, geez. This guy, dude, I'll tell you something. This guy in this tutorial, he goes fast. And I mean fast. The pause button is your friend with this tutorial, let me tell you that.
Is we're going to go to filter settings, and then we're going to search up texture.
Okay, we gotta go to textures. Okay. Yep.
And then we'll be prompted to rendering textures when
wow. Oh, mine looks a lot different than his.
Unselect the filter setting, but now we have textures selected. Here in the default textures filter, you can see mine is nearest. However, the default is linear. So we're going to want to change that to nearest. Or
okay. Linear. Nearest. Okay.
You're going to want to do that. All right. And now let's close that. And now we can see that it's pixelated for you at least. And if it's not, we can actually look at the texture in each node. Each node will have its filter set to inherit. Inherit means we're just going to take the project settings, which we just set. However, I can change it to linear or nearest or whatever you want. However, I'm just going to keep it as inherit, or I'm just going to delete this node because we don't need it. Next up, we're going to delete the label because we no longer need that.
Oh, we're deleting these now?
Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to get started on our player and background. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to create our player first. So in order to do that, we have to make a character body 2D.
Oh, that's weird.
So we're going to have this as a separate...
Oh, chill, dude. Jesus. I told you, this guy rolls through these tutorials quick. Oh, okay, there we go. That's why it wasn't working. There we go. I figured it out. Okay, we're good. We're good. I'm learning. I'm getting it down. We're getting there. We're getting there. But yeah, this guy that's doing the tutorial, he's rolling through fast, and I mean fast. Let's see here. Click the grid with the magnet on. Wait a minute. What? Click the grid with a magnet on. I'm looking at the icon over the window. See the grid. Oh, thank you. Nice. Good shit. Thank you. Hell yeah. Can turn on smart snapping too. Thanks, dude. Just trying to figure out how to do it. I couldn't figure it out. Good stuff. Thank you. What is this one? Scale mode. Oh, I was on scale mode for some reason. I don't know why. And then there's move mode. W. Q. Oh, okay. These are shortcuts. Nice. Okay, okay. Cool. All right, nice. There we go. All right. Let me. Here, give me a second, guys. But look how nice it is, just to like how easy it is to kind of just like move around and whatnot. Let's see. Man, it is like wicked hot in this room today. Dude, Florida has been weird with its weather. It's 45 degrees out right now in Florida. That's crazy. That's wild.
Scene. The reason is because it's going to inherit this scene, and I'll explain that. Just that we have to make a character. We're going to do whatever you want. However, I'm just going to keep it as inherit, or I'm just going to delete this node because we don't need it. Okay. Next up, we're going to delete the label because we no longer need that. Mm-hmm. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to get started on our player and background. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to create our player first. So in order to do that, we have to make a character body 2D. So we're going to have this as a...
Holy fuck, man. Dude, if I ever meet the guy that did this tutorial, I could have a talk with him. Like, holy shit, dude. And again, I know I say this a lot when I watch tutorial videos. There's people who know their shit really well, which I'm sure this guy knows his shit really well when it comes to Godot. When you're developing tutorials, you cannot flow through it like you use it every day. You cannot do that. It is very frustrating to someone who is very new to something, who's trying to learn for the first time. And that's what this is. This is free code camp. So it's meant for people who are trying to learn Godot for the first time. You cannot fly through tutorials like you're normally using the software like you normally would. It is extremely frustrating to anybody learning something. And it doesn't matter if it's Godot, fixing a computer, coding. Whenever you do a tutorial for something, you have to slow down and take your time when you're explaining what you're doing. Because it is so frustrating to somebody watching when you have to keep pausing and rewinding, because the person is just flying through the tutorial so quickly. You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys have experienced this, but I experienced this a lot. It depends on there's a lot of good people out there that do a good job when it comes to doing tutorials. Like, what is it, Code Ninja or something like that? Or Net Ninja or something like that. That's his name. I watched a few tutorials on his channel. Awesome job. Takes their time when explaining things. Very slow. And then we watched an Unreal Engine tutorial by, what was the channel name? I'm drawing a blank on the channel name. Awesome job. They took their time when they were explaining things in Unreal Engine. It was nice at a good pace. You know what I mean? But yeah, pacing is very important when you guys do tutorials, or if you're like watching tutorials. And I noticed that some people who are really good at the certain things, they're really good at it, but they're not good at creating tutorials because they just fly through it like they're using it as they normally would. And to them, they're probably even going at a slower pace than they normally would. You know what I mean? But yeah, it is very frustrating. And it was actually stuff like this that kind of inspired me originally to create my YouTube channel. I was like, well, okay, if I make a YouTube channel and I do a tutorial on something, I want to make sure people are able to like understand what we're doing, taking their time on things. I'm not the best at actually coding or anything like that, so that's why I haven't made any tutorial videos. But if I did, well, actually, if you go and watch any of the videos that are there, they're fucking super old, but they're like on how to create like Minecraft servers on like old Linux distros, like 7.4, super old. But you'll notice in there that I'm slowly typing out in the command line what we're going to be doing. All the commands are listed right there. I just wanted to make it a very pleasant experience for someone that's like, hey, I want to learn how to do something. And then they land on my video. They're not like, oh my God, what the fuck? I got to keep pausing, going back. What did he type in the command line? The text is so small. So I put a lot of thought into like the person watching the video is like, okay, if I'm myself watching the video, how am I going to feel watching this? You know what I mean? So, but yeah, this guy's just moving so fast.
Separate. In order to do that, we have to make a character.
We're definitely learning stuff.
We're going to create our player first. So in order to do that, we have to make a character body.
Right, okay. Character body 2D. All right, so we're going to hit create.
2D. So we're going to have this as a separate scene. The reason is because it's going to inherit this scene, and I'll explain that just in a second. So first, let's create a new folder for.
Wait, where did you even click to do that? Oh, man.
Is we're going to create our player first. So in order to do that, we have to make a character body 2D. So we're going to have this as a separate scene. The reason is because.
See, he's putting. Okay, so watch this. I want to show you something. This is a prime example. Okay. I'm going to show you. So we've created the two body thing, right? All right. He's now going to do something and make that save screen pop up, but he never tells you what to do to make that pop up.
Is we're going to create.
He did a shortcut command to do it.
In order to do that, we have to make.
Okay, so it's going to be right after this. All right, get ready.
We're going to have this as a separate scene.
See, right there. He never explained what we have to do to make this pop up. That is right there is a prime example. It was so fast to jump right into it. He should have said, okay, now to what we need to do is we need to save these yada, yada, yada into this folder. Here's what you need to click to make this screen pop up. You know what I mean? That is a prime example right there of what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Because someone brand new is watching that and they're like, wait, hold on. How did that happen? You know what I mean? Like I said, guys, you just gotta... So, like, I honestly have no idea how he did that. I assume here? No, that's not it. See what I mean? Save as. Okay, so here's what I would have said if I was doing this tutorial. Now, if you've created the character 2D body, what we need to do is hit Control S on the keyboard. Bam, there we go. See? That right there, now I know exactly how that screen popped up. You know what I mean? Like, even if you've mentioned it before in the beginning, it's good to keep reiterating what we're doing. You know what I mean? Okay.
Reason is because it's going to inherit this scene, and I'll explain that just in a second. So first, let's create a new folder for this guy and call it player. And then let's save it as player. So
okay. New folder. Player.
Rename the node to player.
Okay. Wait, is it uppercase or lowercase?
And then let's save it as player. So rename the node to.
Yeah, okay. Damn, there's some gnarly errors going on here. All right, cool. There we go. That's a script, right? I think. No. That was the file. Okay, cool. Let's see. Yeah, what are all these errors, man? Can we clear it? All right. Let's see. Okay, we should be caught up now.
Player.scene. So if you're wondering what TSCN stands for, it just means it's a scene. Next up, we're going to add, actually, let's not add the script just yet. Let's look at this error. What does this error say? Consider adding a collision shape 2D or collision polygon 2D as a child to define its shape. This node has no shape as it can't collide or interact with other players or things. So that is true. We now have to add a collision shape. Here you can read this error as well. It's basically just saying we haven't given it a shape. So now we have a character body 2D and its shape. So here we can actually define the shape. We'll give it a capsule.
Okay, so we need to find capsule. Okay.
We can zoom in and look at the capsule.
Yeah, let me do that. I gotta zoom in.
So let's now add our sprite. So let's take a look at our
what
files
the hell?
And look for our player.
What the hell was that?
We can zoom in and look at the
That was crazy. That thing, that got real fast, real quick, huh? Oh man. Well, I need to get to work. Last day before the holiday. Have fun and Merry Christmas. Oh, thank you, Zay. I appreciate it. You as well. Happy holidays to you. Have a good rest of your day, and have a good holiday. If I don't see you, I'll be around all next week though.
Capsule. So let's now add our sprite. So let's take a look at our files and look for our player. Should be in here.
Sunnyland. Okay. Okay. Yep. Graphical assets. Should be under sprites, I believe, right?
Look under PNG. I'm gonna go to
Wait, what? PNG.
Sprites. We can find player, and there we go. Now we have our player, and here we can see it.
Okay, here we go. So it's under sprites. Player. Oh boy. Oh, okay, here we go. Idle.
We have a bunch of sprites. So here, now what we can do is find animated sprite 2D.
Okay. Animated sprite 2D. Yep.
We'll basically add a animated sprite.
Okay. Sprite frames. Okay.
And we're going to go to sprite frames and make a new sprite.
All right. Down here, right?
All right, so from here, what Animation 2D or Animated Sprite allows us to do is basically organize all this. There's a different way to do this. However, we're going to be getting into that in a bit. So the first thing we're going to do is add all the animations we need. We're on.
Okay. Idle.
I'm not going to use all of them. We're just going to use idle. Run. And
Jump.
jump for now.
There we go. Run and jump. Save. All right, perfect.
Those are the three that we're going to use. So for idle, all we should be able to do, I believe, is just drag this in.
Okay, so idle. And then we want to take these, drag them in. Okay. Nice. That makes sense. It's pretty cool. Hold on. Okay. Sorry. Just had to do something really quickly. All right, so that makes sense for the animation. I think I'm getting it now. That makes sense. All right, cool. All right, let's do this.
And drag and drop it. So select all of them and drag and drop. In jump, what we can do is just take all these and drag it in. So now we have up and down.
And then run,
and
right?
Next, we'll go to run.
Okay, cool. I hear what he's doing. Makes sense. All right, so then we go to jump. Okay. And then run. Bam, just like that. Hell yeah. Let's go. Dude, I love how I keep unsubscribing from an email. And then they keep sending me emails. It's like, does your unsubscribe button work? I don't get it. Damn, that's hot still. Holy shit. Dude, I'll tell you one thing about this cup that I got. It definitely can hold the heat. Sometimes I'll like go to bed or I'll take a nap and I'll get up like hours later and the coffee is still hot. And I'm like, cool. But then on days like today where I just want to drink coffee in the morning, it's like super hot all the time. But I don't have to keep like getting up every like 15 minutes to go get a fresh cup of coffee to put in my normal coffee cup. So I need a bigger coffee cup. That's what I need. Like a big mug. I had one. I don't know where it went though. All right. I think we're good on that. So you have jump, run, idle, jump. Okay, cool. We're good. All right. So we have that in there now. That's good.
Drag all these and pop them in. The next thing we want to make sure that we're looking at, or one tip real quick, is if your sprites are sprite sheet like this, what we can do, so we have sprite run, what we can do instead, here, let's make a new run animation, or we'll do crouch. So let's look at,
Crouch. Okay, so we got to add that as well. So I'll do here. And we'll do crouch. Okay. Yep.
Okay, this is crouch.
And then sprite sheet. Player.
So if you have a sprite sheet instead of separate files, what you can do is go over here to this add frames from sprite sheet, select it, and find the, nope, that's the house. We want to find the file that we're looking for. So double click PNG.
Let's see. Assets, maps. I think it's sprites.
Sprite sheets, and now
Oh no, hold on. Did I go in the wrong folder? I might have. Hold on, what folder are we in? Alright, give me a second. We're in Sunnyland files. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Sunnyland. Alright, right here. Sunnyland files, graphical assets. There we go.
now what we can do is, let's actually do the hurt, though, because we might actually use this later on. So
We're doing hurt? I don't see that in my thing. Hold on. Did I go to the wrong one? Sunnyland asset files. Oh, no, I went to the... I went to the wrong one. No, that is it. Is it under player? No. Oh boy. Environment, PSD, sprites. Oh, okay. No, this is what I made, right? No, oh, okay. Jump, run, idle, hurt, crouch, hurt. Okay.
Is let's actually
Hurt. Yeah, but I have two of them, so which one am I doing? Is it, do I select both? Hurt one. PNG. Oh man, so confusing. This is the problem. Yeah. I think I'm in the wrong one. Sprite sheets. There's player.
actually do the hurt though, because we might actually use this later on. So let's zoom in by control zooming. And now what we can do is actually adjust this. On the top left, we have horizontal and vertical. So for our vertical, we only have one, right? For the horizontal, we have two. So now we can select both the frames and add those two frames.
Okay, I think I get it. All right.
And now we can see here, there's our hurt. So let's actually change this
Whoa,
name to
what the hell, man?
Horizontal, we have two.
Okay, all right. Wait, what happened to the... Oh, no. Oh, man. It's going to be a long day, isn't it? Right. No, don't unselect. Is there a way to move the... Okay, here we go. All right, so select frames. Yeah, man. Horizontal, vertical. Vertical is 1, horizontal is 2. But the problem is these are all a part of that one frame. Hold on, maybe there's a way to 33 by 32. Maybe that's it. Why is there 6 horizontal? Vertical is 1. Okay, here we go. Oh, but it's changing the thing. Oh, see, this is going to be a little confusing because his files are much different than mine are. That's the problem. Yeah, there must have been an update on this. No, because I don't think that... Okay. Yeah, I think what we're going to do... Let's not worry about the sprite sheets because that's not going to work for... It's just, unfortunately, like, his stuff is different from mine. So, here, I'm just going to put in the hurt one here. But at least I know what he's talking about. But unfortunately, we don't have that the way he has it. So we're just going to have to do it like this. It's all good. All right. And then we're doing crouch. So let me get that in there as well. All right.
So now we can select both the frames and add those two frames. And now we can see here, there's our hurt. So let's actually change this name to hurt. Or we'll actually change this to death. So that'll be our death animation. Okay, next up, we're going to actually take a look at animating these. So to do this very quickly and simply, we want to first actually make sure our player can do stuff and move, right? So let's go to our player, rename it player, go to script. We're going to add a script. We're going to use the template that Godot actually gives us. This is a new addition to Godot 4, so it's very useful. So let's just create it. We're not going to do built-in. If you do built-in, the file will not save here. It will just be built into the actual node, which we don't want. We want the path.
Okay, so we're doing character 2D body. And then template, basic movement. And then no default, object empty.
To be able to edit it later on and look it up. So let's not have built-in. We're going to use the template and all this. Create. And now what we should have is a nice default template for our code. And now what we can do is go to our world. We can add our player.
Ooh, okay. All right, hold on, man.
By actually finding our player. So let's find our player, drag him in.
Okay. We got this. Hey, Bio, how's it going? Good morning. Player TSN. Boop. There we go. Save. Oh, he's dead. he appeared on screen. How's it going? Damn. That was rough. He died. How do you go dark mode on here? Settings. There we go. Much better. What are you making? I have no clue. I don't know. All right. Let's see. It looks cool, though. It looks cool. Guys, give me a second. I'll be right back, and then we'll keep going. But so far, so good. But I got a ton of errors going on down here. Oh, there we go. That's better. Much better. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. I'm telling you, when vacation starts, the first thing I'm doing, I'm moving my bed behind me. I'm moving everything over to this wall over here. So I actually have some fucking space to move. I have to parkour over my bed just to go to the bathroom. It's so bad. Like, I have no room. I am literally smushed against my desk right now. It's so uncomfortable. Yeah. It's very uncomfortable. All right. Yes, we're doing game dev today. We're learning Godot. We're so far so good. We haven't, ran into too many issues. All right.
And there we go. We now have our player. Now what we want to do is actually add floor. So to do that, we're going to add a static body. A static body is a physics body for 2D physics, which is static or moves only by script. So this is useful generally for two things: either a floor, or useful for walls and floors, or a platform that you might want to move yourself using code. So those are pretty useful things to use for this static body. And again, we have to add a collision shape for it. And for this one, it's actually very easy to create.
All right, dude, chill out on this. Dude, this guy goes so fast, guys. I kid you not.
Just drag the collision shape out, and that is our collision. You want to move yourself.
Yeah, this guy moves at like fucking 500 miles per hour when he talks or does stuff. It's so frustrating to like sit through a tutorial like that. It's just like you're just like, okay, I've added the player, and then it's like, hold on. Oh man. All right, so there's a static body. Wait, is the
using code. So those are pretty useful things to use for this static body. And again, we have to add a collision shape for it.
Under the world.
And for this one, it's actually very easy to create. What we can do is just drag.
Okay, chill out, dude. New physics material. Wait, what? See, I totally missed what he was.
Are pretty useful things to use for this static body. And again, we have to add a collision shape for it.
Okay, there we go. Thank you. All right, so I gotta go collision shape 2D. Okay, and then.
And for this one, it's actually very easy to create.
See, he doesn't even say what he's clicking on. He just does it. You know what I mean? It's just frustrating, dude. Oh my goodness. Yikes, man. Just tell people what you're doing so people know what's going on. All right. So I probably want to put that at the bottom of the scene right there. There we go. Should I turn snapping on? I think I have that. View, grid, preview theme. Toggle grid, hide, show and snapping. Oh, maybe that's not it.
What we can do is just drag the collision shape out, and that is our collision for the player. So we can now just save this as our floor. What we can do though for the wall is we can just duplicate this by saying Control D. We can.
Okay, hold on. Let me. How big does that need to be? Sheer. Looks about what he's got, I think. Okay, and then we want to line this up. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. And then we'll bring that down there. Okay, cool. That looks good. I'll be careful. I might turn on the YouTube video and speed it up. All right, so then we're going to do Control D. I'm actually going to rename this collision floor. That way I actually know what it is. And then we'll do collision left wall. All right, cool. And then I got to bring that up. And then I probably got to rotate it.
Control D, the collision shape. And what we have to do is make sure we actually make it unique. Why? Because what happens is if I Control D, if I duplicate it, if I edit this one, it actually edits the original one as well. So in order to change this or fix this, we're going to go to the shape on the top right and make it unique. So now when I edit,
Okay.
edit this, it won't edit the first one. So now what we can do is duplicate this one. And
Okay. Let's see. So let's bring that in about. It's pretty good. Then we'll go on the outside here. Okay, and then we'll go up. Okay. Then I'll duplicate this, and then this will be called right wall. Right wall. And then we'll come over here, make unique. Okay, and we'll just hold down shift. We should be able to bring it over. Perfect. And I don't think we're going to need a top, but we might.
and drag it over here, and that's our wall. All right, let's now also add a panel. A panel.
Bro, you need us.
All right, let's now also add a panel.
All right. See, I don't even know what he's typing in. He's going. Okay, is this it right here? I think.
A ball, just one. So now, let's now also add a panel.
Yes. Okay. I'm not joking, guys. This guy is moving so fucking fast. It's not even funny. It reminds me of that. What was it that? Remember that Unreal? I don't know if you guys are around, but I went to like Unreal Engine's learning site, and it was like introduction to Unreal Engine. Okay, first what you're gonna do is install Unreal Engine. Then you're gonna open up Unreal Engine. Then you're gonna add a shape right here. Then we're gonna go into the shape and add a static mesh in here. And it was like, whoa, hold on, hold on, what's going on? Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that. Like they know what they're doing, but they go so fucking fast. It's like, guys, you're making a tutorial for people who are brand new to this. It's okay to take your time. Yeah, and I know it's an hour and 41-minute tutorial, but 2 hours isn't gonna hurt. You know, they can come back to it.
A panel is basically just a block of sprite. Essentially, it's just a block panel that we can actually draw with. This isn't a good.
Okay, cool. All right, so let me make that a little bit smaller. Probably like, that looks pretty good. Oh, okay, and then we're going to drag and drop it down here. Okay.
Good way to actually make a floor. We're going to add a legitimate floor later on, but for now, this will.
Oh, do we want it inside of the... Oh, okay, so we want it inside of the thing. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, why does it do that? Oh, no, we want to bring that up a little bit more. Right? Hold on, let me zoom in a little bit. There we go. Okay, cool. Okay, I see what it's going to do. So the floor is going to hit the collision. That makes sense. Cool. Makes sense.
Act as our visible floor.
All right, so let me...
So now when I play, we can go play, and here's our character. He's showing their hurt animation.
All right, let me hit play. Hey, check that out. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Well, it's a start. Yeah, cool. There's my walls. Sick. Nice. Good deal. Look at that. That's actually pretty cool. And now I just got to figure out how to code in the WSSD keys, which I assume is probably in the script here. Is action pressed UI except is on floor velocity, jump velocity. Interesting. Why? Direction, input, get access, UI left, UI. Okay, so UI left and UI right. This must be spacebar. Alt, velocity, move forward. or toward velocity x speed, move and slide. Move and slide, huh? Interesting. All right, we'll have to look more into that.
Animation, but that's okay. But now we can walk and run, or walk, stop, idle, and jump. Awesome. And we didn't do anything. We didn't even look at the code. But now what we can do is go back to the player code and take a look at it. So let's go through this and understand a little bit. So first, we're setting a few
under
variables. We have speed, jump velocity, and gravity. Gravity is essentially just the gravity default that the project is using. The jump speed is -400, or jump velocity, sorry, and speed is 300. Now let's take a look at the actual code as to what is happening. So physics process is a function that is essentially called every physics second. So it's called, I believe it's like 600 or 6,000 times a second, something like that. It's a lot. So it's being called quite a bit. And next, and is passing through delta. So if not is on floor, we're going to do this. So what does this mean? If not is on floor, meaning if we're in the air. So if we're in the air, we're going to actually add velocity, right? So we're going to add velocity to the y direction. We're going to add it as gravity times delta. So essentially, we're just making the player get pulled down if we're jumping or if we're in the air, right? If we're not on the floor, we're going to pull them down to the ground. Next up is we're going to see if we're jumping or if we're asking the player to jump. So this is going to check the input. So input is action just pressed, UI accept. This is a default input that we'll actually edit later on, but that's okay. For now, we'll leave it at that. And is on floor. So we can only jump if we're on the floor. And then we jump, right? So this is how we jump, by making the velocity equal to -400. And this will just essentially make it -400, and then we're going to get pulled back down, right? Okay, next up is the direction. So what is direction? This is essentially going to look for our direction in the axis. So get axis, input.getAxis is just going to check which two keys are being pressed. If UI right, if UI right is being pressed, we're going to have direction is equal to 1. If UI left is being pressed, it's going to be equal to -1. If it's neither, it's going to be equal to 0. So if direction, meaning we have something, then velocity.x is going to be equal to direction times speed. So this is going to be actually moving us. Otherwise, we're going to be moving our velocity.x, so our current velocity, to 0 times speed, or using the speed acceleration, essentially. This is basically going from whatever number we're at, so let's say like 400 to 0 in the speed amount of time. And then next up is our function move and slide. This is a built-in function that Godot has that allows us to move and actually slide along our floor. So now let's animate. So let's actually take a look at how we can do that. The way we can do that is by, let's add a ready function. So to do that, we can say func ready and let Godot complete our sentence for us. And then we can say get node animated sprite dot play idle. And we're going to play our...
Oh, you gotta pause real quick on that one. I knew it was gonna fly through, so that's why I stopped it. Okay, play. And then it's idle. Save. Did I do that right? Or is idle... How do I get to the animated thing again? Oh boy. How did we get there? Ah, shit. See, I don't even remember. Oh, here we go. No, that's not it either. I don't remember how we got there because we fucking flew through this thing so fast it wasn't even funny. Is this it? 2D. That's the player. World. Player. Animated. Okay, here we go. Animated. All right. Idle. Oh, okay, so yeah, that's why we want the uppercase. I see what it's doing. Script, player, idle. Okay, so we do need uppercase. Save.
Idle animation. So make sure that it is spelled correctly, because it is also case capital. So if this was not case capital, it would not work. It'll give you an error and it'll tell you to fix it. So let's play and see what happens. So that is my idle animation.
All right, let's try it out, guys. Here we go. Hey. Look at that. Oh, but they don't turn now. Although, did they turn before? All right, that's okay.
There we go. However, when I move, it doesn't do anything. So let's fix that. So now what we want to do, there's a few things we're going to actually do real quick. Instead of get node here, what we're going to do is we're going to set our
Okay.
node outside a
Oh, okay. View animate. Play to idle. Okay, I see what he's doing. All right, so we're gonna do. Then we're gonna come up to function. Get ready. Gravity. Okay, so we're gonna go var, and then we're gonna call it in equals save.
function. So we can access this node everywhere. However, that's not going to work because, well, let's fix this error first. So that's not going to work because when I try to access a node outside of a function, this isn't really going to work because we want to essentially access it on runtime. So what we have to do is say on ready variable.
Oh, okay. At on ready. Wait, do you type in ready? Yeah, okay. Var, save.
Animation, and that'll fix it. So now we can access that animation node, right, which is this node, in a ready function or anywhere else. So now what we can do is say, let's say in the direction, we can say anim.play, was it run? I believe it was run.
Okay, so, and we're doing this under direction. Okay, so this is when the movement's happening on the floor, right? Oh, no? Or are we doing this under direction? Right, okay, so we're doing direction, speed, velocity. Okay, and then we're doing anim.play. And then we're saying run, save.
Run. Let's double check what we wrote in our animation, sprite frames, yeah, run. So we're gonna play the run animation if we are running. So otherwise, what we'll actually do is look here and we'll say
Idle.
idle.
Yeah, okay. And then else, and then we'll do anim.play idle, save. All right.
So if we're actually moving, we'll play run. If we're not moving, then we'll play idle. So now let's look at what we have. So let's play.
All right. Play. I mean, mine moved anyways the first time, but yeah. He's just a little guy that likes to run around the shirt.
So we're not moving, so we're playing idle. Now let's start walking.
Oh, cool.
And as you can see, our
frames,
player
okay.
is starting to run. However, there's a few different issues. Now, the first issue is going to be the actual animation. And you might think, okay, now what I can do is say, okay, well, I can just say anim, play, and jump. Right? And now when I jump, it'll actually animate my jump. Right? So when I play, you play, it'll play the jump. However, it's not. Why? Because what's happening is the physics process does not care what this animation is currently doing. When I call this function,
Just want to make sure we got our stuff in the right spot. Yep.
function play, it doesn't matter if it's playing something else. It's not going to finish that animation. It's just going to play it right away, right? So what's happening is we're playing this animation, right? We've checked that we clicked jump. We're going to play it. However, what's happening is we're going to keep going down the code. We're going to see that the direction is either true or not. If it's not, that means we're going to play idle. If it is, we're going to play run. Now, one of these two is essentially going to override this. So there's actually a better way to essentially animate things in Godot. So what we're going to do is we're going to delete all this.
Okay. Save.
And we're going to delete this too. We're going
Oh, okay.
keep this on ready function, and we're going to go back to our 2D sprite, and we're going to do two things first. So the first thing is we're going to actually add a camera 2D because our game is actually really
Okay, camera 2D. Camera 2D, yep.
really big. So there's a few different things we can actually change the window. So the window is really big at the moment. It's kind of the default.
Wait, oh, he's on his player, okay.
There's a few different things we can do. We can go to the project settings. We can go to window, display, and we can change the viewport width and height. However, this isn't going to actually change the legitimate screen because this is just going to change. Here, let's actually test it and see what happens. So if I divide both by 2, it's going to essentially divide the actual screen. So here we can see if we go back to world, we can see the blue marker. That is our actual screen. So it's moved, right? It's gotten smaller. However, when I play, it now looks like this. So our window is a lot smaller. So we're not going to be doing that. We're going to reset these. What we're going to do instead, we're going to go to our player. We're going to take our camera. We're going to enable it, and we're going to zoom in. So we're going to zoom in maybe at like 1.6.
Zoom.
And if you want to separate these two, you can actually click the keychain guy, and that'll unlock these two. So they're no longer linked. But I want them both to be linked, so we're going to just link it like that. All right, next up, make sure that it's enabled, and let's play.
Okay, and that's on player, right?
And see what we have. So let's play. And now our player is looking a lot smaller, or it's actually zoomed in and we can see our player clearly now.
Okay, what did I do? Oh boy. Oh boy. Block after function. What? Oh. Save. Now what? What block are you talking about? Here? Let's see. What? Unexpected identified block after function declaration. I don't, what do you mean? I don't understand. It feels passing people at 100 miles per hour in the train. Oh, geez. Move the comment. That doesn't make sense. The comment's not any like weird line or anything like that. Nothing's changed. I just deleted some stuff. Unless you need special spacing. Maybe. Function ready. I just don't know. I've never seen anything like this. This is weird. Get the direction. Don't know. Figure Godot would cry about. Nah, it's not that. I don't know though. It doesn't even make sense. Line 23. I mean, maybe is it a comment? I don't think so. Oh, whoops. No, that's not it. Unless it could be the underscore function. Maybe can't start with the... Well, nothing's changed. I didn't touch anything. So it doesn't make any sense. Unless it's... Fuck, man. This guy goes so fucking fast. I don't even know, man. What do you do to his code?
Do is say on ready variable animation, and that'll fix it.
Okay. Let's see. But then we had to remove. Then we removed some stuff. So maybe we need to get rid of this. No, what the fuck is it? Error. Unexpected block. Okay, what do you mean? Is something misspelled? I don't get it. Nothing. This is like literally the default fucking code that came with the character. So remove the tabs. I don't know whether I tried doing that, but there's nothing there. Unless that maybe is that what they're talking about? No. There's no other tabs, dude. No, that's not it either. See? Dude, this is literally the fucking code that came with the player. Like, the only thing that was added is this right here. And then I even removed that, and it's still fucking up. Yeah, okay, Godot. What the fuck is wrong with you? It even matches the code he has. So I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense.
So now we can where else? Let's double check if we are running. So now let's look at what you can see. Okay, what I can just say and not everything else. Playing this jump, we're gonna it's either true or not. If it's this, all this.
Okay, so he removed that stuff, right? That's GDS or GDScript. Okay, that looks good. Direction, that looks good. That looks good. Save. That looks good. Handle jump. That looks good. Gravity is on floor.
And we're going to delete this too.
Oh, the on ready. That's what we need to delete. Okay, it's this right here. Yep. Okay, that's what it was. Gotcha. I forgot we created that. My bad. My fault. There we go. All right. So now we have our character. Well, that's better. Holy shit, man. That's so stressful. I was like, what's going on with this thing? You have to close empty methods with the pass. Oh, do you? Oh, okay. Gotcha. That's why that makes sense now. Yeah, I thought that was there by default, but I forgot that. It was there, but I forgot that it did have the pass in there, right?
This on ready function, and we're going to go back to our two. Kind of need to change the app. I don't see it was a lot. We're going to enable it, and we're going to zoom in. So we're going to zoom in, maybe at like 1.6. And if you want to separate these two, you can actually click the keychain guy, and that'll unlock these two, so they're no longer linked.
Whoops.
But enabled, and let's play and see what we have. So let's play.
Now I'm caught up.
And now our player is looking a lot smaller, or it's actually zoomed in, and we can see our player clearly now. Mm-hmm. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to actually use animation tree and animation play.
What is the animation sprite to do?
So in Godot, we have a few different things to animate things. Where there's animated sprite, animation player, and animation tree. Now, animation player is a very good tool that most people use.
Okay. Plus. Okay, so we're gonna type in animated. Let's see, animated. animation. There we go.
And animation tree is a much more powerful tool that.
Okay, so we're gonna add both. Oh, whoops. My bad. There we go.
I like to use. So we're going to be going through both of them. For now, we're going to be using Animation Player first.
Okay. Let's do that.
And then we'll kind of transition to Animation Tree and see how that works. So the first thing we're going to want to do is go to Animation.
Okay, animation. New.
Create an animation for each one. So we'll go idle, run, jump.
Oh my God, dude. You need to fucking... Dude, this guy, I swear to God... Like, if you even fucking blink, he's on to the next thing. Like, you gotta be... Dude, the pause button on this tutorial is your friend. Or that little, you know, on the keyboard for shortcut for YouTube, the the period and the comma, that will allow you to go frame by frame. Those two are good. Those three things are your friend with this tutorial. Like, it's good that he's showing us this shit, but he needs to slow the fuck down, dude. Holy shit, man. Oh, it makes watching these so frustrating. It's like, just slow down, man. It's not a race. It's okay. It's okay that we take time to go through. That's the point of a tutorial, is to take your time. People are learning. Whew. Jeez. On a good note, I mean, things are working. Hey, History Rush, how's it going? How's it going? How you been? Long time no see. I know I've been on vacation or traveling. Not really a vacation. How you been?
We'll add the use Go Player first, and then we'll kind of transition to Animation Tree and see how that works. So the first thing we're going to want to do is go to Animation, create an...
Did you use uppercase? Yeah, you did.
Animation for each one. So we'll go idle, run.
I want to move to China. Really? Where did you enjoy it? Yeah, I went to North Carolina last week. Went snowboarding. Took some good falls. But it was still fun. And then this weekend I went to Georgia to DreamHack, which was really cool. Yeah, DreamHack was fun. DreamHack was really fun. I enjoyed that. That was really good. And I'm still debating on it, but I might go to Loot Fest in February. There's quite a bit of creators going there, and then I want to hit DreamHack Dallas in the summer. So, feels like you can live like a god there for like 50,000. Yeah, and you can also be thrown in prison if you say the wrong thing. I mean, you could probably live it up in a lot of countries for like a good amount of USD, but yeah, there's some drawbacks to that. Very true. Yeah. I'm sure we could move to Russia and live pretty well too, but probably not a good idea. You know what I mean? Dude, I'll tell you, that's the cool shit about the US, man. As bad as shit is at times, God, I love our Constitution. That thing, dude, I heard Denmark's pretty good, yeah. I will say that's like the one thing that we did right when this country was started. Those guys, like, that one thing, like, that one piece of paper, or papers and all that shit that they wrote up, have lived through over 225 years of, like, you know, history. Like, it's crazy to think about that. Like, I don't think they ever would have thought, like, how could you predict the future at that time? You know what I mean? It's 1776 and all that shit, and you're like, great, so we're gonna create this government, and we just came from this tyranny over in England. We need to write up something that's gonna put our shit in check. You know what I mean? Like, we cannot have a government that's too powerful. So we need to have like these branches that control each other, and we need to give our citizens rights. And it's crazy that those thoughts that they thought about back that long ago have literally stretched out this long. It's crazy. Now, granted, yeah, sometimes some shit gets weird, but for the most part, it's pretty crazy. Yeah, they did. Like, you gotta think, man, like, there was no thoughts of computers or social media or cell phones or anything like that, or they were just like, you know, we should give our citizens the right to tell us to go fuck ourselves. Like, how cool is that? They literally were like, we should give the right to our citizens to, like, if we fuck up, they should have the right to tell us that we fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, how cool is that? That's crazy. Denmark, I hear, is really nice, though. It'd be fun to visit. But yeah, I just, like, it's crazy because I think we've lived with it for so long, but we really do take it for granted sometimes that we literally have a freedom to pretty much, you can literally walk up to any politician or government official, give them the middle finger, and you will never face going to jail. Like, how crazy is that? Granted, obviously, you want to be respectful, you know what I mean? You just don't want to go up to anybody. But that's crazy. We should give no demand that people are armed and able to protect themselves against. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, definitely. And that's a cool thing, too. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's crazy. Because you got to think at that time, you know, we just got done with the war. And they were just like, okay, how do we do this without becoming where we came from? You know what I mean? So it's just crazy. But don't forget, for many years, you also had the rights to own people. No, I'm not saying, listen, I'm not saying it's 100% perfect. Trust me. But we've come a long ways. We've gotten better. We've gotten better. But yeah, it is crazy to think. Do you got Mad Dog? Do you guys have a up in Canada? I don't know Canada's stuff. Do you guys have a Do you guys have a First Amendment or shit like that up there? Or do you have a Constitution or something like that up there? Oh, you do? Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know much about the laws up there. Yeah, it's crazy. There's like, what is it? Like the mining and stuff like that happens over there, isn't there? Like, they like mine diamonds and stuff like that, and poor kids are fucking like beaten and shit like that. It's fucking sick. It's like nothing. Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, no, it's crazy. I'm not, you know, obviously we still got stuff to improve on, don't get me wrong, but yeah, that's why I could never move anywhere else. It'd be fun to, like, I guess take a year or so. Like, would I love to go spend a year in Denmark or something like that? Fuck yeah. Or 6 months in Denmark? Sure, that'd be cool. But I don't know, I think the US will always, you know, be my home, obviously. But yeah, it's really crazy to think about, you know. I think as the years go and laws change, hopefully I hope our First Amendment will carry over to the internet at some point. I mean, for the most part, okay, let me rephrase that. A lot of companies attempt to give everybody the right of freedom of speech on the internet, but you know, it's not there yet. Hopefully they do expand that. I can't remember exactly how that works. I think you have to have a majority of states to, to amend the Constitution. You have to have a majority of states vote on it. It's been a while since I've done U.S. government, so bear with me if I say something stupid. I believe you have to have a 2/3 majority or something like that to amend the Constitution. You have to meet about it, and then you have to like write up the amendment that everyone votes on it or something like that. Yeah, there's a lot that go into it. So, but I don't know. That's above my pay grade. I'm not a senator or a congressman yet. Oh God, I'd probably make a shitty congressman. Or a senator. All right. Let's see. All right, so it looks like we have to create an animation for everything that we do. You'd make a great senator. You should do it. Oh, Jesus. Okay, you would not make a good senator. You would never make a good senator. You sound like what is it? Fuck, an oligarch or something? No, wait. What's an oligarch again? God damn it, there's all these words I know, but I don't know I can't remember what they mean. Yeah, it doesn't sound good. I just stick with computers. Stay away from the government. Oh, man. All right.
Jump will add the death
Oh. Wait, did he add jump and death?
one as well.
How do you do that so fast? Oh my. All right. Death. Did you do like Control N or something like that for new? Is there a shortcut for that? Or did he edit? Oh, they must have done a quick edit. Jump. Okay, cool. Nice. Okay, cool, cool. There we go. All right, I think we're all caught up. Perfect. Mad Dog, how you feeling, by the way? You feeling better? Well, obviously you went on that trip, but hopefully you're feeling better. I think you said you got hurt or something like that. Or yeah, I remember you said you got hurt, so you've been feeling better, though? Yeah, I broke my hip, still healing. Oh, fuck, dude. Damn. Well, I hope you get better, dude. Seriously. It's fucking rough, dude. Can't imagine. Fuck getting better. I just need to start getting paid. Oh, yeah, because you're out of work right now, right? Dude, that's rough, man. Do they... technically, don't they have, like, does your job not have, like, short-term... That's considered, like, a short-term disability thing, right? Or... We have that here. Like, some companies offer, like, long-term and short-term disability. Like, if you get hurt not in work, you're covered or something like that. Oh, really? Oh, so they have to, like, approve it and shit like that? Like, file paperwork and send it in? Oof. Dude, I be calling that motherfucker every day. Like, hey, man, come on, let's go, man. Or I'm coming over to your house to eat. I hope you got some food. Oh, did it? Good, okay, good. Now, did they pay you the back pay that you've missed? Like, say you've been out of work for 3 weeks, but you haven't had that money. Do they pay you that back pay? Or they're like, oh, okay, good, okay. Yeah. Hell yeah. Almost 2 months with zero income. Fuck that, dude. Fuck that. That sounds scary. That literally just, like... Dude, that reminds... Fuck, man. That reminds me of that time when I was in that situation when I was in Virginia Beach. Fuck, dude, that was so scary, man. I was like, what am I gonna do? I had no savings or anything. Luckily, but that was at a time when inflation didn't really exist, so it wasn't too bad because the minimum wage, not the minimum wage, but the unemployment actually covered which was good, but I didn't stay on unemployment very long. But I think I was out of work for like a month or something like that, and I didn't like it. I did not like that at all. Dude, I remember I had a spreadsheet I created, Mad Dog, and it was 100 jobs applied or something like that, and I got luckily one of them. But dude, that was scary. When you start looking over that spreadsheet of everything you've applied for and noticing there's like no callbacks or anything like that, that's scary. That's just like, oh man. Obviously your situation's much different, but that's why like the thought of even and I was actually talking to Dawn, what was it, the other night, not last night, but the night before. I was like, oh, you know, like it'd be cool to go full time, and then it's like I wonder how much you need saved up, and yeah, like the amount of money you need saved up to do that, because you got to remember you need to go at it like you got to think I'm never going to have income for a year. You know what I mean? So you have to have at least a good amount chunk saved up. So that way if things don't pan out, you're not I cannot imagine. Like if you only have like a 3-month emergency fund, probably not a good idea. I've watched Caleb Hammer. He does I haven't watched his stuff in a while. I got to get back on it, but he suggests like a 6-month emergency fund. And I was like, you know, that's a good idea. So maybe have like 2 types of savings accounts. So you have like your emergency fund savings, and then after you've got that amount, then create like another savings account, and that's your like vacation account or whatever, fuck off buying stuff count. So, but yeah, man, hopefully that gets processed very quickly, and you know what I mean, because that shit sucks, dude. I can't imagine. Fuck that. Oh, I'd be so pissed. I'd be calling that fucking guy like every day. Yo, Doc, what's going on? Did you file that paperwork yet? Oh man, like I said, I'll be over for dinner because I don't got food, so you know, and I'm waiting on you. It's crazy. How was Hawaii though? Was it good? God, I haven't been to Hawaii before. That'd be fun. We should take a trip. We should take a trip. That'd be fun. Or a cruise. We should go. Oh, you know what you could do? You come to Florida and we could just take a cruise out of Florida. Like it was awesome. Good. We should go on that one boat that you were telling me about. Where I go to in Hawaii was where it burned to the ground. Oh, really? Was there a fire out there recently? Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I remember hearing about that. Yeah, that's right. That was this year, right? I think. Damn. Yeah, Lahaina. Yeah, that'd be fun. We went to Maui, but stayed away from the west side. Oh, okay. Yeah. Fuck, man, I would love to go Hawaii. Just once. It's so expensive. That would be a long fucking flight right there, man. I think that would probably take, I don't know, from Florida. What's the flight for that? To Honolulu. Let's see how much it would cost to fly to Honolulu today. Let's go. We're leaving today. We're departing. No, we'll leave this weekend. Actually, it's not too much. Well, a basic ticket, but let's go. We're going to go on Friday. No, we'll go on January the 5th, and we'll return on, I'm spending a week in that bitch. So we'll come back on Friday. Search. Actually, a plane ticket to Hawaii is really not that bad. Shit, it's almost cheaper to fly to Hawaii than it is like up to North Carolina. Yeah, it's like $700 round trip. Yeah. Damn, it's about 6 hours from LAX. 12-hour flight. Oh man, and there's only one stop, really? I bet it's Atlanta. No, it's Phoenix, Houston, Denver. 12-hour flight. Bro, if I'm doing that, I'm flying first class. I don't fucking care. So if you do Delta, who has the best first class? Delta, American, or United? Who's got the best one? I've only been on Delta first class. I've never done American or United first class. It's almost cheaper than flying to Orlando. I know, isn't that fucked up? It's crazy. It's like $2,100 round trip for me. Really? I've got about $700K on United. I've never done United first class. Wonder if it's any good. What is this, 12 hours? How much is a first class ticket? Dude! Oh, well, there it is, right there. Holy fuck. So it went from $800, and then as soon as we went to first class, it went up to $4,000. How do you go from 900 to 4,000 like that? That's a fuck, man. Flexibility. First or business? What? Full refund? Oh, that's a full refund. That's why. But still, what's the difference between business and first class? Aren't they literally seated in the same area? 2 check bags included. Carry on. Yeah, they're literally in the same cabin. But first class cost $93 more. There's literally no difference. Huh. Maybe there depends on the plane. I hear Mint is like really nice. But honestly, even if you go on fucking JetBlue and you sit in the back or the whatever economy's even good. Like economy on JetBlue is almost first class on any like standard plane. They don't, believe it or not, I don't think JetBlue goes to Hawaii. Yeah, because they're not listed. How much is, okay, let's check American Airlines. I'm just kind of curious. What do you think their price is? Okay, so we're at $718 for round trip. Yeah, see, look at that. That's a great price. Again, I don't know how good first class is for is premium economy. I'm assuming, wait, is that even first class? They probably don't even have first class then. See, choice, personal item included, carry on, 2 check bags included. Non-refundable. First class, you can almost always recline seats to bed status. I know that's a Delta One. Premium economy is upgrade coach. Oh, is it? So they don't even offer first class on that trip. All right, what about Delta? How much is first class Delta? Holy fuck! Oh, but this is Delta One. Okay, guys. So Delta One, this is, you get a bed. Like Delta One is top of the creme of flight. So you do, not only do you get access to your own, like you get your own area. You don't have anyone sitting next to you. I haven't personally seen these, but they're like these little pods that you get, and you can lay down and sleep. You also get access to the Delta lounges. So when you go over to say, so for instance, Delta is going to stop in Atlanta. You're going to be in Atlanta for 4 hours. So instead of sitting in a fucking little seat for 4 hours, you get to go into the lounge. So you get food, you can get coffee. They got like a little what is it called? They're like a little buffet. It's not very big. It's like a little salad bar or something like that. It's really nice. But that's a big fucking that's a huge jump from fucking like $800 up to $8,000. That's a lot of money. But then again, 12 well, it says 12 hours total, but so you're probably in the air, what, 11, 10, 9, 8. So about 8 hours in the air. That doesn't make sense. Because from Jacksonville to is about 8 hours. Well, maybe it does make sense. Still, it's a lot of money. I don't know if I could ever... Wait, what is it? Refundable? Yeah, I'd probably have to... I don't know if I would want to go. That's a lot of money just to fly to one place and back. That's a lot of fucking money for a flight. That's a little outrageous. Most lounges you can just pay to go into. Delta, for some reason, stopped doing that, believe it or not. I did it for my Cuba flight. It was like 50 for 3 hours. That's not bad. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you can do that with like United and other ones, but fuck, dude. That's insane. That's insane. Maybe this one's cheaper. Nope. Damn, they don't even have first class on So it almost seems like business would be your best bet. United, if you want a nice comfortable flight, your best bet's to go with United. I mean, at least 3,000 is a lot better than 9,000. You can get daily passes for United, but it's cheaper to get annual if you fly. Yeah, I don't fly a lot because when I went to the airport the other day, there was this thing called Claire. What was it? It wasn't TSA Quick. It was this company that works in airports, so they're like the TSA, but they're not. Yeah, Clear. And they were like, it's 100 and something a year, which isn't bad, but I'm just like... yeah, but I don't fly ever. You know what I mean? Yeah, and they're like, you go downstairs and all that. Yeah, it would be worth it if I flew more than like once a year. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't fly often though. But then again, now the cool thing about first class, I didn't even know this about first class. You get priority access. I didn't know this. So when I went through Jacksonville, I didn't use the priority onboarding, so I was in the standard TSA line. But granted, it was a short line anyways. But when I was leaving Atlanta's a huge fucking destination. It's like a hub. That general TSA line was so long. And then the lady's like, no, you have priority boarding. So she's like, you can go through a special line. And I was like, oh, really? And then they sent me through the special line. I was in and out like that. Like TSA didn't even like... It was the quickest thing. I didn't even go through the body scanner. They had me go around the back edge of the scanner, and then I was through. I was like, oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, it was fast as hell. So, yeah. You could always cruise to Alaska and then take a cruise to Hawaii. That'd be kind of fun. Like Denver now? Oh, I cannot imagine. Yeah, you gotta pay for the perks, definitely. Yeah, I gotta get TSA pre-check. I gotta do that. That's a definite needed thing. Oh shit. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. Hold on, sorry, I'm just answering a question really quickly. All right, there we go. Yeah, like, but honestly, like metrics that, the one thing I will say about the first class thing though, like paying that to go to Atlanta from Florida was kind of not worth it. Like I definitely overpaid, for sure. Like, yeah, it was cool, don't get me wrong, but we were up in there and then we were fucking down. And I was sitting there as soon as we landed, I was like, fuck. Damn. You know what I mean? Like, we were up and then 45 minutes later, we were like down. And I was like, I probably could have handled sitting in, you know, coach for like, it's 100% longer in coach. Oh, now, well, that would have been the thing. The TSA line would have been a nightmare. That would have been a nightmare because I saw that line, dude, on the way back, and I was like, whew. Like it was wrapping right around, like it wrapped and wrapped and wrapped and wrapped, and I'm just like, oh man, dude, that line would take forever. Lydia, how's it going? Welcome in. And the flight for luggage space, yeah, that's true too, yeah. And not getting served drinks, that's true, yeah. Like. Okay, so that was the other cool thing about the first class ticket. I had 2 check bags, which was really good. And then I had the carry-on, and then I had the personal bag. So yeah, that part was pretty good too. That actually helped out a lot because at the end I would have paid for it anyways. So I guess okay, yeah, I guess that's true. You look tired. Have you slept yet? Oh yeah, I slept. They have a flight from one island in Hawaii to another. That is an 18-minute flight. That's not bad. How much is that flight? $900. Damn! That would suck. How's your day going, Lydia, though? Hopefully good. Like $100? Oh, that's not bad. Alright, cool. So we have our animations here. Alright, let's do this. Wrong button. My bad. Oh, man. I gotta go to work soon. It'll be so good next week when we don't have to go to work. We can just stream all day. I'm looking forward to it. Let's go. It's gonna be good. All right. Hey, Mad Dog, have you seen the new Lego Fort? God, not Fortnite. Yeah. Lego Fortnite. Apparently, it's like Minecraft. I guess. I haven't played it yet. I gotta download it. Or do you have to download it, or do you just play it through Fortnite's launcher? I think you have to download it. I think it's like its own game or something like that. But it looks pretty cool. Alright, so we create the animations. Are we starting with idle first, or? Alright, let's do this. Yeah, but it's Fortnite. Aw. I'll play Fortnite, but only with people I know. I'm not playing that shit alone. So fucking boring. But when you got like people that you know, it's fun. Because you can use voice comms. It's fun. I like it.
Okay, so from here, what we can do is we can actually, there's a few different things options we have.
Right.
So the first option is we can find our player. And as you can see, when we try, so let's say we're in the idle. So let's try.
Oh boy, hold on guys. This guy's moving fast. Get ready. Sunnyland. That's my folder, right? Yeah, so we gotta go here. Graphical assets. Let's see. Sprites. Player. Idle.
try going idle, and if I try dragging this in, nothing's going to happen.
Right.
I can't drag this into our animation player like I did in the animation sprite. However, because the way the animation player works is essentially the animation player allows us to take a key or a property of something and change it over time. So what this means is if I'm in my animation, I can change the camera zoom. So if I go to zoom, I can animate the zoom. I can key this and then change it to another position over 1 second, right? So what we generally would do is take the sprite and animate it that way, right? So a good way to generally do this is have a big sprite sheet and just do it in that one sheet. However, we don't have that. We do have a few sheets, but that's still too many. So what we'll do instead is we'll use the animated sprite to actually do this. So the way we do this is actually a bit tricky in Godot. What we have to do is select the animated sprite.
Okay, hold on. I gotta do this slowly with him because he flies through this shit real quick. You gotta get kicked in the nuts? Damn, dude. Yeah, you play Lego Fortnite through Fortnite like a survival game, but very like Minecraft. You gotta make your own world for it. Oh, okay, yeah. All right, cool. Gotcha. Wait, are we on death or idle? Yeah, I'll have to install it at some point and try it out. Or try it sometime.
We have to go to animation. And now we will see.
Oh, okay, we're going to animation. Yep. Wait, did I click on the right one?
The key. Now, if you don't do this, what would happen is if you try to select the animated sprite and go here, it might be a bit tricky to actually select the animation. So you have to select the animation itself from using the tab on the bottom, not the animation player. A lot of people will generally take the player and then select the animation player to edit it, right? So when I select the animation player on the node, I can now see the keys I can edit. However, if I try to do that with the animated sprite, it won't work because it's going to change the node that is selected to animation player. So what we need to do is make sure the
Okay.
sprite frames is open down here, and then move to the animation player, the animation, right? So now what we can do is go to animation, select idle, go back to animation.
Wait a minute. Okay. Animation. I don't see it here. Oh boy.
Animation down here, and then
Okay, so death 0. I select it, right? Then animation. Death. And then where's he going? Spirit frames.
move to the animation player, the animation, right?
Okay.
So now what we can do is go to animation, select idle.
Oh, no. We do want this on idle. Oh, my. All right. I think I'm getting this, guys. I'm trying. I really am. Animation, idle. Okay.
Go back to animation and then key that. So we're going to.
I am on animation, though, right? Oh, my God. Okay. What are we keying?
Select idle.
Uh-huh.
Go back to animation and then key that.
Okay. Key.
So we're going to key this. We don't have to create reset track. So now we've changed the animation to idle. Now what we can do is we can zoom in a little bit. We can take our frame, go here.
Oh my. All right. Frame. Wait, we're keying that too?
And zoom in a little bit. We can take our frame, go here.
Okay. Create.
zoom in a little bit. We'll go to, yeah, we'll leave it at 0.1.
All right. Wait, how do you zoom in on the thingy? Oh boy.
We'll go up a frame.
What? Hold on.
Zoom in a little bit. We'll go to, yeah, we'll leave it at 0.1. We'll go.
Okay, so then I say frame 1. Or, no, 0, right? Oh, and then I got a frame 1, right?
Up a frame, and we're basically going to manually animate this by going up a frame, and that's it. So we've.
What? Oh, is he keying every frame? Oh, hold on. Oh my fucking word! I'm so confused.
We've go up. We create reset track. So
Jesus.
We'll go to.
Okay. I can't, hold on. Shit is so confusing. Okay. Animation. Right? 0? Oh, man. Okay. Wait, got animation. And then we click on frame. I hit create. Right. Okay.
Yeah, we'll leave it at 0.1.
Right. But how did you get to 0.1? That's what I'm trying to figure out,
Here.
man.
Zoom in a little bit.
How did you... 0.1. How's he zooming? See, he doesn't explain anything about how he's doing things. It's so... Guys, I'm telling you, please, God, never make a tutorial like this. Oh, man, it is so frustrating. All right.
We'll go to, yeah, we'll leave it at 0.1. We'll go up a
Okay, so then I go up a frame. I key it.
frame, and we're basically going to manually
2. Key it.
animate this.
And then we go with 3. Key. 1, 2, 3, 4.
By going up a frame, and that's it. So we've put all the.
So if I move this. But didn't it do this anyways when we had this already?
Frames in there. Okay, so now what we'd have
Now what we do is hit save.
is the animation playing idle. So let's test this. Let's actually click this key, auto play on load. This will automatically
Let's see.
start playing idle, and we're going to want to loop this, and then we're also going to make the time 0.4. So it's going
to. Is this the time right here? 0.4.
to go from 0 to 0.4 and then loop. So let's play and
Save.
see what we have. All right, we now have our
All right, let's see what we got. Okay. Nice. I can jump, but I just can't move. Okay, not bad, not bad. But I could have sworn it was doing this already, so... But, all right. Animation. Oh, you can play it right here, it looks like, too. That's cool. Oh, okay, I see what that does. Nice, nice. Not bad, huh? Not bad. To start. I like it. shit, I forgot to do that yesterday. Oops. Give me a second, guys. Nice. Oh, man. So what's everyone gonna do today? Work, I assume? I gotta go soon. I gotta go do my work, too. Oh, man. God, I'm still sore from Monday. That is so crazy. Who would have thought, like, a gym workout would be that crazy? Oh, that's right. Tonight, gym stream. We're doing legs, I think. I think so. Yeah, I'll probably end up doing legs tonight. Or we could do pull. I don't know yet. We'll see how I feel. We might do either pull or legs. Yeah, we'll see how I'm feeling. Maybe we'll just stick with pull day, because pull will be a lot easier. But... Let's see. Okay, not bad. Good little start. You know what I'm about doing for SeekaPlayer.com? I was thinking about building like a link tree kind of site for a thing, so when you go there, we build components for all the socials, and then it just kind of has everything there. That'd be kind of cool. You know, just keep it simplistic. Oh, man. All right. Yeah, I know. Pretty nice chill song. I like it. All right. Oh man, that's crazy. Fuck. All right. Let's see. How far are we in on this? All right, so this should save. Good. All right. So when we come back to this, this should be good. Ah, damn it. Oh, my foot. There we go. This looks pretty good. But now we just got to figure out how to script the movement, because for some reason the movement now doesn't work. I don't know why. Oh yeah, because I think we removed out the animations for it. Or we moved out, or we removed, I can't talk. We removed the movement. There we go. Gravity 4. This is the movement. But we don't have anything going on there. If direction. Well, we do. So why is the character not moving? So I assume what we need to do is do the same thing for jump and death, right? That would make sense. Oh shit, actually. Hold on. That's weird. God damn it. All right. All right. We will. Yeah, I gotta go to work. We will get back to this tonight. Tonight, right? Maybe tonight, or if not, tomorrow morning. I'll try to do another morning stream. I kind of like doing the daytime stuff. It just sucks, can't stream longer. But tomorrow, I can't talk. After tomorrow night, we're on vacation. So we're gonna have all weekend, all next week, and all weekend after that to stream. So, yeah. But I also gotta do some recording. I gotta set up OBS to record. That's gonna be fun. Not really. So I gotta figure out how to do that. I think I might have good settings for that. What I might try to do too, because I gotta do I want to do a tutorial on Linux installations and stuff like that through or VMware. I wonder if I should stream it and record it, because I can do both at the same time, and then I could just edit out the parts where I'm yapping. You know what I mean? And that might work out. Then I could stream it. That'd be kind of fun. You know what I mean? That'd be kind of cool. Although, yeah, I might be able to do that. That'd be pretty fun. Hey, Metrics, are you still here? I had a question. I don't know if you'll have the answer for it, but I figured you might. Or if not, I can ask you later. Or I can just message you on Discord. I'll give him a second. Nah, I don't think he's here. Alright, no worries. I'll ask him on Discord. Shit. Alright. Damn. So. Yeah. Alright. Alright, everybody. I gotta go to work. Thank y'all for hanging out with me this morning. I really do appreciate it. I will be back on probably about 7:30 or 7:30 for fitness. So that'll be good. If you guys are ever interested in I don't know, watching people work out, that's what I'm doing tonight. So currently learning UI web dev. Would it count as a change if I change the colors of the UI because the project is based on an app online? What do you mean? I'm currently learning user interface web dev. Okay, I get that part. Would it count as a change if I change the colors of the UI? Do you mean like instead of like a copy and paste thing? Is that what you're asking? Or what do you mean? Would it be considered a change? I mean, if you alter the web in it, or if you alter the UI in any way, it's a change. But I guess like if you're just not like I guess if you like went to Twitch and you copied their code and then pasted and then turned it blue, you really wouldn't be altering too much other than that one color, right? So you'd probably want to at least alter some type of layout design, stuff like that. But I mean, if you're just using a standard template, like if you go to like, what is it, html5.com or something like that, they give you some free templates to use. Hold on, it's HTML templates. I want to, yeah, here we go. So like this is a great example right here. So you could go here, you could download this or something and then alter. You could alter around to your own thing. I mean, the point of these templates right here is to kind of, I guess just get you started, you know, but I think they have like, I'm pretty sure there's like app stuff. Yeah, so you get like the mobile edition of it too, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, I guess something like this would be okay. No, I'm building an app myself, but I'm learning, but I'm in the learning stage. Would I get in trouble? If you're just learning for education, no, you're fine. Now, if you release the app, that's a whole different story. You can't do that. Like, you can't just copy someone's code, change the color, and then fucking release it on the app store. That would be a no-no. But you could, if you're just learning, yeah, you're not releasing it anywhere, so that's fine. People do it all the time. Yeah, that's fine. Like, if I was learning something, yeah, as long as you don't push it in production, you should be fine. Yeah, I wouldn't see why not. Yeah, as long as you don't release it, you should be okay. But if you're just learning for yourself, yeah, you're fine. I mean, who's gonna know if you're just learning, right? You know what I mean? Yeah, like if you're just learning by yourself in your, yeah, you're fine. You got nothing to worry about. Yeah, so you should be good. But, all right, guys, I gotta run. I gotta go to work. Stuff to do. I will be back on tonight, probably about 7:30. We'll do IRL gym stream. I don't know if I'm gonna do legs or pull yet. We'll figure it out. And then as soon as I get home, we'll probably do a game stream, maybe. I don't know yet. I'll figure it out. But anyways, guys, thank you all for hanging out with me this morning. It's been fun. Glad we did a morning stream. They're always fun. I enjoy them. I will be back on later tonight. I will see you all later. Thank you all for the follows. Make sure you join the Discord, follow the socials, especially Twitter. And yeah, I will see you guys when I get back. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Appreciate it. And I will see you all later on tonight. All right, guys, have a great day and drink lots of coffee. All right, bye.